It's early and what's today's Friday. So I told y'all that I was coming to y'all because I'm gonna do an updated apartment tour. So I want to get it popping. Let's get it started. And life is good. So yeah, y'all, I need to really see a dentist because oh my God, like oh my God. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna go on. So let me just see if anybody comes on. If not, we're gonna go to the house anyway. It's just more fun when you all are there. Hey, I see one person. Hey, loving my hair, y'all. Loving my hair. Let me just tell you, I was able to wet my hair in the chlorine. I call it straight chlorine. The bleachy chlorine smell the bleachy chlorine smell is gone. So that was kind of my purpose of doing it. So I'm just so very excited right now. And also this is my day two of kind of, I think yesterday I had a soup, but I'm going light because, I got to find a dentist. I need some teeth, I need teeth in the back taken out. Hey, I laughed because I remember this when I was younger. I want to say I was in my 20s, 24. And I remember I went to the dentist, and he says, because you have periodontal disease, da da da. And he said, and by 45, if you don't take care of it, by 45, all of your teeth are going to be gone. Well, actually, I only lost one tooth in my entire life. And yeah, and that was it. So the fact that I'm 53 and I'm would like to take this one that I could tell goes out and then one here, it would be great because my lymph nodes is like, hey, let's do it. So I'm gonna look for a dentist, y'all, so I can get it out. And I do believe in the dentist. I think I need a filling here more than out. The teeth seems kind of okay, but clearly here this needs to come out. So I'm a little bit going through it. But let me say what is so beautiful about this whole thing. It's me be quiet, be good. And yeah, I've done all the remedies. They work for a while, but it's going to keep happening if I don't deal with the real issue. So, like I said, I used to go to the dentist a lot when I was in the States, when I needed to. I used to get real, so things that helps with periodontal disease for me, like I say, is, of course, brushing and flossing there or every 6 months cleanings was always the bomb for me. And so I really remember that. So haven't had that, been here for almost 5 months, and August 9th, that experience yet. So I'm going to the dentist here. Asked my friend Zoe from the Palette Kitchen, and he didn't know anybody. I don't know, like find a dentist in Ghana. This is going to be interesting. So y'all going to come with me while we find a dentist in Ghana, and I'm going to take care of it next week. So, because I miss my ear, like I already know what it is. It is no, it's nothing else. That's it. If your teeth hurting while you're going through it, hey. So, and I don't want to just keep going. My lymph nodes, it's no. Okay. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's keep moving. So, let's look at the house, y'all. Are you ready for this? I'm ready. Oh, hey, y'all already see something. I just thought about that. You already see something. Hey, the mirror up here. So let me show you the mirror. Let's turn everything around and get this house tour started. So, well, actually, let's not turn anything around. Let's start right where we are. Let me see if I can move this just a bit. Okay. So this is some of the things that I've done. So the calabashes, I decided to use those instead of baskets. If you remember, in my other home in North Carolina and in the place in the other home, both homes in North Carolina, the loft and the townhome, I used baskets as way to hide the stuff that you do need, but you don't want anybody else to see. And so I'm doing that here. Now I'm gonna do better. Kwame's not as good as this, so I gotta get him to help me put all this stuff in. But I'm gonna push it down, and it's gonna be pretty. Another thing I want to change is that bowl in the middle. I don't want that. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I let Kwame convince me. Let me blaming Kwame. Don't let your husbands decorate if they don't know how. That's all I'm gonna say. What I learned about decorating is I have an eye for what I like and how I want to see it, and I think we all do. So my advice is to stay your own eye. So I'm gonna take the middle one out, get the two that matches, a bigger one, and that middle one I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna use the middle one for. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. So yeah, hey, thank you. I know early morning, right? So let me see, DJ, I want to thank you so much for suggesting the glass on the vanity. So we're gonna definitely see that. Hey, I'm here. Good morning, Judy. Bonjour from Paris. Hey, Kabibi, that's beautiful. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Beverly says, good morning. Good morning, Mache. Well, hope to send. Everybody says, nice to catch you. Yes, Tony, you too. So that's the changes. Get a palette. But another thing is Kwame found out that he can use the stain that we use in the chair in the kitchen. We're going to go through the whole apartment, so sit back and relax. We're going to use those to shine up the calabashes as well. Yes, I will, definitely. Calabashes are the bomb. So also, I designed this wardrobe. So if you're not familiar with Ghana, and probably a lot of other countries, I remember looking at house hunters, and a lot of times, a lot of other countries, European countries as well, have closets in the apartment here, and I didn't see none. I didn't see a closet in no one's apartment. Wait, did I actually? No, I don't think so. Well, and I didn't have one. So most people know that already. So you get what they call the wardrobe. We might say armoire, and I know that's a French word. Is that right, sis? We might say armoire, but here they say wardrobe. And so I designed it. What I wanted so much was the Ndinkra symbols. So I got me a carpenter who actually built the structure. And then I got me Kwame, breathtaking. So we have the two G Nyamin, we have the Sankofa bird. I think that's a symbol of hope or peace. I always forget. I think it's hope. And then we have 5 drawers. Because I now have the vanity, I get to have an empty drawer just waiting. You know, I gotta clean it out a little bit, but my drawer is waiting for some new stuff. And we got new subbies. Okay, I'm gonna go down and see. So yeah, welcome. So we got 5 drawers, and I tried to do a little separate. I'm gonna do better with the nice folds. But this drawer here is all of my jumpsuits, my bell-bottom jumpsuits. Yeah, that's what's in here. Let me just see what kind of mess. This is like my scarves for my hair, my slips, scarf for my hair, my beach clothes. I like to call these beach clothes because I'll be taking these to the beach with me. So, and the other things that couldn't fit. But now that I have these, I'm going to change it. All of these are my shawls-like vest. And I'm going to actually put them all in there. Okay, and in this drawer here is this is dresses and skirts and like 2-piece sets and rompers and short sets, any kind of set. I think I put it in here. And then this one here is the clothes from the States. This is the clothes from the States that I decided to keep because I actually gave a lot away. And these are also tops because this is not from the States, tops. But a lot of this is the clothes from the States. And then this is here. Now we saw that already. So there you go. And then we'll look in the closets. Just so you can see for the new subscribers. Let me just give y'all. So this is my beloved closet. And I have more of these shawl-like vests, which I just love these. But now I don't have to squeeze them in here if I don't want to. I can put them in a drawer now. But I put my clothes that I want to get to easily. So this is a perfect place for me to do it. And I love it, love it, love it. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm making my own living room furniture and revamping my dining table. Maybe we'll see the link so your voters can see. Okay. Give me again, because I think that there's some typos, so I'm not sure. But yes, and then the clothes that I don't have enough room hang, I fold it down there. So if you remember, I had this dress up on a dress form, but that dress was given to me by somebody that brings me great anxiety, so I took it off. I took it off the dress form. Okay, I couldn't take it. Okay, so that's that. And now let me show you this dress. Now let me tell you what we're doing differently with this one. This one, I'm adding shelves. The guy is actually coming on Tuesday. His child was sick, so he was out of commission, but I'm actually adding, no problem. I'm actually adding shelves. So I'm adding shelves so that I can put my shoes on the shelf, my extra pillows on the shelf, and extra sheets and stuff on the shelf. So it's pretty long. So I'm going to be adding shelves. So that's coming on Tuesday. Plus, if I get to add shelves, now this one is supposed to be for my suitcases. He specifically made it, but now I will be able to put all these purses in that one. And then that's my yoga stuff, and then this is another suitcase. So this was really made the other side for suitcases, and that's great. I know somebody said no, make in the front you should do. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to hold. I gotta hold this to close it. Okay. Somebody said in the front, in this you should do more like a rod, and then so I can hang more clothes. I actually really want those shoes up. I can't see my shoes, and I know I need to have a limit on the clothes because I'll take it too far, y'all. We no, you don't want me to do that, but it's a good idea. I still like the idea. So let's talk about approaching this room. So I have the kente print curtains. And then I actually reupholstered. I was like, oh no, what is on? What spilled on my kente? Okay, wait, we got this on for a second. We'll come back to that. I picked out this is cane work. Again, I'm in Ghana, West Africa, so the craftsman and womanship here is absolutely, there's second to none. So I picked out my own fabric, and I had them use this fabric for this kind of set. So the set comes with, they call it a 3-for-1, a 3-for-1, a 3-for-1. I can't remember. 3 and 2-for-1. I can't remember. A 3-seater and a 2-seater, something like that. So this is the actual couch. And it comes with the 2 chairs. It comes with the table, and it comes with the love seat that's in the front, and I'm going to show you that. And also this table, the wood is a very nice wood that's hard to find. It was wood that Kwame had, and he gave it to me. The carpenter's coming, though, again, to also put in the bottom layer. It's going to be plywood, but because it's hard to get the real wood now, but I'm going to see if we can get the real wood and see. But we're going to have some wood there, so I'll have that second shelf. So let's, and then of course the plants. Look, y'all, I got the snake plant. The snake plant is doing very well. And then I got the snake plant here as well. So I added the snake plants, and I just absolutely love the plants there. Sometimes I just put a dress on to either I'm going to change the dress, I'm going to redo it. You see all the stuff coming out. This is a dress that didn't work out. Actually, it looks very beautiful on me, and I like it, but I want to get some of these threads off in a whole bit. And plus, when I put stuff on my dress form, it reminds me, hey, you're a designer, so design. Now this mirror, I'm going to wash all the mirrors. Notice that all the mirrors need to be washed, but I did find some window cleaners. So put the mirror on the wall. And I want to lower it just a tad bit, but yeah. So that's the mirror. And then I got kente cloth here. Now I didn't get the kente cloth fabric because I ran out. So I actually used this fabric with the Ndinkra symbols on it as well. And I used this fabric here because when I realized it, I thought that if I had all this kente furniture, the kente curtains on both sides, it was overkill. And nobody wants that. So also this is the G. And then I bought this from the same cane places because this is the stuff. That's what happened. So yes, y'all. So this is my spacious room. Like somebody asked me, like my quiet room, my spiritual room. I sit here and just think. I sit here and give thanks. Like I absolutely love this room. And I took the calabashes out. So let's go into the other room. So this would have been my second bedroom, but I decided to make it more of a kind of lounge living room. Now this beautiful mixed media art, I got it from a place called Malcolm. Yes, like a kind of like a Walmart, some would say. And I just absolutely love it. You can see it's paper mache. And I feel like that's me. And I feel like that's Kwame. So there you go. So yes, y'all. So this is the, and for those, remember the fan was missing because, well, the fan had broke because you got to watch it. These ceilings are so low in Ghana that when you have the fan going and you try to lift something up like a chair, it will knock against the fan, and it did. But my other brother, Kojo's friend, fixed it, and so my fan is back in action, and so I'm excited. Let's turn the fan on so you can get the vibe. So yeah, so what am I gonna do more here? I'm not sure. That's all I'm gonna say, because you know what, y'all know I'm not into the clutter and a whole bunch of, I kind of went from maximalist to, yeah. Now, I won't say minimalist, but also, because everything's a part of it. So I had Kwame design these rods. Now, these rods here, they're too far out because we were designing rods at first, and I should talk about that, for here. And the reason why we had the bracket so far out is because this kept, when the other curtain that was a regular rod, it kept getting caught in it. It wasn't working. So we had to get that, but because these windows are you see how they open up? So they take up a lot of space. But when Kwame made these, I forgot too, so I'll put that one on me to let him know that we could have had these a little closer. But actually, it's still really cool. Now, my seamstress Susie has to fix this because clearly this is shorter than this. So I'll see her this week. Okay, so let's move out of here and into here. So I like this because I like to feel like, like I'm in here. And then wait, y'all, let's just see. I'm in here. What? Okay, so yes, a little hideaway place. But then we go into the next thing. So let me show you. And I'll show you the curtains on the other side. The nails, y'all. The nails. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. I can't do my job. I can't even do my YouTube job. Okay. Yes. Now this is the bedroom. Now this is the curtains for the bedroom. But this is the bedroom. So I also designed this bed, but this is my first one. It was my first faux pas. It's got the Ndinkra symbols, and it also has the Ndinkra symbols on the headboard, but not used to headboards, kind of forgot about how to operate a headboard. So I wanted the headboard way higher, and I wish I did, but I didn't, so I'm gonna leave it alone. That's the way it is, but it was my first one, but I got my Ndinkra symbols, and I'm just so happy. So I'm loving they're both. Those are the two Sankofa symbols, and that's the Ji Yamin, which is accept God, which it stands for. Now, I took the calabashes, two of these calabashes was in the yellow room. But I actually didn't want it in the yellow room when I knew I was getting the plants because I felt like the calabashes was going to be the plants was enough, and the calabashes would have been too much. So I had green and yellow separate of these feathery things that I love. So I decided now these are rings that keep the calabash from falling. So I just took the smaller ones. Yes, I did, opposite of what people might naturally do. Put the rings in between to still hold them up and gave this some height, because I like the little height. And we're going to talk about what this room still needs, just a few things. And then I did the same thing here, gave it some height, and then I got Kwame put up the mirror, y'all. And so you might not know, but the mirror, actually, let me show you the kind of symbols on the mirror. So Kwame made the mirror and carved the carvings. So let me show you where that is exactly the same right here. So on the side of the bed is the same carvings. So it's like a set to me, So two of those. And then I got these shears from the cane people. Now, let's go into the vanity that I just got yesterday. Okay, vanity. This is the best part of this. So as you can see, and I'm going to put you up here now that I can. You'll see me. I got to work these nails. We might cut them down a bit. So I'm going to pull this chair out. So the best part is that I had to measure so I didn't want, you remember y'all, I'm wanting to do the not too much stuff. So I already had this chair and this chair, these stools. I already had them. So I knew that I want a vanity. So this is how I was thinking. It's my thinking. I want a vanity that I have the chair, the stool, and out, but I don't want to have to create another one because I use this one. Since I sit on this one over here, and I also sit on this one, why not use this as a stool? So I measured it. I measured the stool. I told him what room. He had it down to perfection. So now the stool can go underneath, which is out of the way. Pull it out when you really need it. And this is my mirror that I'm just going to put that away. Let's talk about this vanity. I just got the vanity in yesterday. So let's talk about this vanity, because you didn't get to see all the details yesterday. Do I have the lights? It's overcast today. So actually beautiful. I picked this particular weaving of the cane. I just think it's excellent. Beautiful mirror. And then just the details I think is so wonderful. Yes. No, I never thought of using solid color fabric. Not at all. So yes, not for this one. No, I'm going Afrocentric. But thank you. But yes, and so but I want to thank DJ and somebody else. I think Taliba after DJ. I would have forgot, y'all. That was the detail that was so important was the glass to protect the cane. Because of course, as a vanity, you're gonna put stuff on top. So you actually need the vanity to do it. You actually need a glass or something. So I just want to say, great idea. And I particularly use the clear glass as opposed to the smoke one because I actually want to see it. But just check out the detailing. I love it. So let's talk about the drawers. The knobs were put on recently, and I only got one hand, but you know, you got to open them together. Yes, so yeah. Yeah, so these baskets was in the top drawer of the armoire or the wardrobe, and this has my makeup in it. This has my copper jewelry or brass jewelry. This has my earrings, and this has my combs and brushes, which a girl and hair ties and all kinds of stuff that a girl won't be needing for a while. And this has the little stuff like oh, that's right. I can leave them out like this now. So this one here is all my brass copper jewelry, and this is actually what is in here, which I can't remember. I don't remember. Something I need. It's some jewelry. I just wish I could remember, so I'll look. But anyway, and smaller earrings so I can find my small. I had to definitely separate my earrings or it was going to be over, y'all. So I designed it. I told him that I wanted to mirror it like this. He showed me another, it wasn't a vanity, because I don't know if he had a vanity, but he had some dressers. And he showed me, thank you, he showed me this pattern on something else. And I said, okay, I want that. And I want in the middle, and then I want this, and then I want the two drawers. I sketched it, y'all, but I got to keep my sketches. I gave him the sketch, and the sketch is gone. The two drawers with the knobs, and then these, and I asked them for these on the side, and it all worked out. So we got the two. So here, of course, the baskets. Oh, I had the baskets fit to size. They already had the baskets, but they were bigger. So I told them I wanted them smaller. So I got my stuff that I use for my face every day. And then here, you know, it's not even finished yet. Just a mirror and some extra pads. Okay, so vanity, let's show the side. So he wove this, which is actually so very pretty. And then he did the same thing on the other side, right here. So it's just beautiful, y'all. This is like I think I'm so proud of everything, the bed, the armoire, but this vanity, y'all that know me know how much I love vanities. Okay, so let's push this back under. All right, so now this beautiful laundry basket, which is full. This beautiful laundry basket, absolutely love it. Y'all, I'm telling you, you can squeeze it and it comes right back to its size. This laundry basket is the bomb. It's beautiful. I got it from a sister from the Cane people, called the Cane people, and it's wonderful. Now let's talk about table. Why not? Now excuse the pots. I didn't buy my pots yet. This is just the containers that the plants naturally come in. But remember, I got some plants from my Kwame's brothers. We're not going to talk about them plants, but that plant's going to grow nicely. And then these plants I got from another florist. Now, look at that one. Y'all know that plant? That thing can cut you. So be careful, but look how beautiful it already is. And then this is the elephant ears that I had in the States. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see the new one coming. Then we got another plant right here. So let me see, do I have 4? I think 4 is all I could fit on there. And then we have this beautiful one, which I will admit, this came from Kwame's brother, and this one's going to be doing very well. I'll cut a few leaves off, but I think you're right. I think that the plants added the life. Let's talk about the curtains, since the sister asked about the solid colors. No, sis, I love fabric. I love African fabric, so solid colors is a whole nother channel for me. This is Afrocentric home decor, so I'm using my curtains to come in as my Afrocentric. Since I'm not doing a lot of paintings, masks, the curtains are it. Actually, I'm selling the curtains as well, so yeah. So you can't really see it, but y'all know these curtains went through, there was blue curtains and other ones which I still have, and it was some other curtains, the Ndinkra symbol curtains, and then Yeah, so these are the ones I love the most. They're light, they're airy, they bring that beautiful color, and I love it. And I just, another window here that's kind of like a window, not a window, but you can open it for air throughout the whole house, which is really, really good. Hey, Emma. And then lastly, this is called Patch Patch, popular in Ghana, the Patch Patch. And so I have that on there. But I also have sheet sets that's going to match all the curtains. I actually got one already, and I put that on occasionally. So I change up the space by changing up the bedspread, by changing up the curtains, and of course I'll get some pots for that. And I got, so the things to come, let's talk about what's coming. Something over here, don't worry y'all, I'm gonna figure it out. Because you know that part I gotta do myself, I gotta feel that. So I will figure that out. Because it'll come to me, it's gotta be very, very special. And then this one here, I need lots of mirrors. So this one here is a mirror that I designed that's coming, and we're gonna have that mirror there. It's gonna be beautiful. And this wall, I'm gonna put nothing because that's what I wanted to wait for, was the vanity gonna take up enough space where I wouldn't actually need something else. Now, yeah, I love it. And then you'll see the floors is kind of funky. I love the floors. I love my room, and that's it, like enough. Like, you know me, no more clutter. And this picture I bought with that other picture in the yellow room from Malcolm, and this picture right here got me to the ocean. And she's carrying the calabash. Like, I thought that was so cool. She gave me the idea of the calabash when I saw it in her hand. This sister here, and again, it's mixed media, so it's paper mache, and I just think that is so dope, and I love her. So let's talk about the curtains on this side. Yeah, I remember when I first told it was Kojo, he's like, well, you want curtains, different curtains on both sides? Yes, they're two different experiences, two different rooms, two different experiences. But I love how that blue plays off the pretty blue of the walls. So this is the blue room. So I absolutely love this room. And this room is dope. Okay, so let's turn on the lights. Hold on, y'all. So we're going into the hall. No, literally they call the living room, no matter, mine actually is a hall, but they call all living rooms here the hall. This one just actually looks like a hall. So let's talk about this. Remember I said it was a 5-piece set for this? So here's the 2-seater, or the 2-for-1. And what I did was I took these calabashes and actually put them on here. Them being here, the kids play with it, and that's why they looking so raggedy, and I'm so upset. But the kids, y'all know the kids, not my children, when they come forward to clean the house. But they haven't been bringing the kids lately, but they tore it up. So, and Kwame too, when he go by, he tears it up. So now nobody can tear it up because it's in the corner. And I got this table specifically made from the same person that made the furniture because I needed it to match. Now this is a serving tray. It's beautiful. I think it's ebony wood. Look, y'all, I put an incense. I forgot it. So that incense burnt it. So that's character now. And also I bought these two little stools. They could be plant stands, but as you can see, they are Ndinkra. They have the Ndinkra symbols on it. So I think that's just dope. And when I serve, I can have something, a serving tray here, serving tray there. And remember, y'all, I still want to paint because they didn't do a good job when I first moved in. I still want to paint. Now, this beautiful wall, I found the perfect painting. I think I found it. I love it. We'll see. I'm going to actually have a painting with African folks and faces. I think it does need that, and I think this section needs that, just so people know what it is. Y'all know that I want to do a curtain that separates here, so it's going to have to be pretty long, and that's going to be a lot of fabric, but I want to close this off. But you know, you just pull it apart. So I'm hoping that works. I might need like a pole to actually pull it apart easily. So I have to think about how that's going to work. And I actually wanted a curtain that went from here to here so that I can change the background. The background could be the fabric, and the background and open it up, and it could be the painting. And especially when the kids come, close that bad boy, because anytime the kids is my family's children. Every time I close oh Lord, anyway. Yeah, okay, so I'm thinking about one on the wall as well, and we'll have to see. So this is my little living room area. So then if you have a living room area, look at this, I'm getting rid of this, and you see the wall all jacked up. Y'all know we painting all of that. Everything's getting painted, everything. Everything's getting painted. So now we have, I should have made this a little more prettier, but okay. These are the bowls that I was talking about yesterday that I ordered. Look at this beautiful wooden bowls. Yes, they will be on the site. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my God, well made. This was the brother that I told you he got white folks, he makes their furniture and then they advertise like it's theirs. Anyway, okay, that's good with him. But he was all, when I first approached him, he was trying to get nasty. He's like, yeah, well, you ordering so little. And he was talking bad, y'all. He was talking bad, like, oh, but now he would call me, where's your friend? Does she want to buy some stuff? It doesn't matter how much. I thought so. Pandemic changed that up. So anyway, I'm just excited. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all say, girl, get some new nails because that ain't working. Okay, but love this table. So this is, of course, Cane people. Now, the Cane people are lots of different people. There's about, I don't even know, on that one street, maybe 4 or 5 Cane men that do it, masters. So I got this table done, but again, everything is fit to size for my apartment. This was way bigger. Went to him and said, hey, could you make the same thing smaller? Because I wanted the oval shape. Could you make the same thing smaller? He's like, yes, I can. And there you go. And then Kwame made this. This is the Mancala game. So yes, we play this sometimes, and that's my tea. And my computer, that's old, but this acts as my desk as well. So I picked out the kente because I really wanted to go with this whole kente thing, but I wanted them to be different kentes. And don't forget, y'all, I'm going to tell you the stuff that I'm also going to be doing, adding. So I got this beautiful chair and this beautiful chair. If you see, it's a matching set. And let's see the back of this chair. It's got style. It's cute. Like, it's, I love it. And then these 2 beautiful chairs, I want to be able to, when I do have company over, be able to bring these 2 chairs over to the dining area. But I chose a different type of kente. When I saw this blue, I fell in love with it because I thought, look how nice it is against the blue. And then look at the sexiness of this, or just the uniqueness and the difference in this. So I love that. So I picked out this fabric, and I fell in love with it. Hey, oh, Midasi Pod K49, thank you. Okay, y'all, dining room, there we go. Now, let's talk about what's about to happen, okay? This window here, I'm going to have, now if y'all remember the blue curtains that was on the blue bedroom window, I got them still. That's what I love. Kwame made the rods when he gets back from the village. I'm gonna have the rods up there. I already told him, don't make that bracket too big. We don't need it here. Keep it closer. So I'm gonna have the blue curtains here. I'm gonna have the blue curtains here. Okay. Now I still got the Ndinkra symbol. Let me just show y'all, because I would do all blue, but I can't. So I'm gonna take, because I got more of these too, I'm gonna take these curtains here. And now keep in mind too, that everything is 2 panels. I want 2 panels, because I got the curtains, and then 2 panels. Now I would have just did all that blue with other colors in it, but I decided that in Ndinkra symbol ones, he's gonna make the rods for this and the rods for this. I think it would just be beautiful. You open them up, because this is the bathroom, and we are going to go in this bathroom as well. But so these are the things. So the Ndinkra symbol orange color, the Ndinkra symbol orange, because it's a Ndinkra and Kente in a way. It'll still play off all of this. The blue, then you got your orange, loving it. Here and here. Remember, things that I still want to do, painting and literally painting. I need to paint the walls again, which I'm going to do. Kwame's going to take that fan. It's funny because I was going to give that fan to Kwame before, and then my fan in the other room, the yellow room, broke, and that fan saved me. But I'm gonna give it to him because I can't have stuff that I don't use. I don't want it. If I don't use it, I don't want it. And I think this is going to be so much classier than the oil painted doors. It just gives it something. And I'm gonna have signs made that says toilet or something like that in bathhouse or some cute little something. Let's go in the bathroom so we can talk about what's going on in this bathroom. Okay, so y'all know that pink thing. Y'all know I don't do plastic, okay? Kwame said somebody can make me a rug more like, and I'll show you the rug outside. So I'm gonna get a rug made. I'm gonna have Susie, that's my curtain maker. I'm gonna have Susie, this stains don't even come off. I'm gonna have Susie custom make a toilet seat, what you call tank cover. Yes, we're gonna have a custom made one, and we got the beautiful, and it's gonna match the curtains. So I'm gonna have them make me a custom made tank cover. I'm gonna get these I know what he's talking about, but another because this is just stuff I picked up really quickly. Let's talk about what we're going to do in the corner. So you see, yes, I have the plants, the spider plants. I have them hung up, so I love them. That's what we're doing here. And here, I saw the pots. So the pots is going to be a nice orange, or they got red. It could be red, or it could be yellow. I think I'll do yellow. We'll see. But I saw some cylinder shape. I'm just going to measure everything. I saw some cylinder shape vases, vases, or what else they call it, vases. I call it vases. I saw some shape, we say cylinder shape, and I'm going to actually get 2 more snake plants because they grow well. They don't need a lot of attention. They're hardy and sturdy, and they'll bring that drama we want when you walk in. So a snake plant with the orange pots, oh my gosh, and maybe my orange pot here, I'll put I'll put an Adinkra symbol on the pots. You can have them do all that. They paint it, they make the clay pots, they do everything. But these are already made, but then I could ask them, could you have somebody paint the Adinkra symbol? I'm going to use some too. I'm going to use the Adinkra symbol of beauty, believe it or not, in the bathroom. And that can, I'm replacing. Now that is, you would think that's the trash can, and technically it is, but actually it's in the Ghana and a lot of places, the toilet systems are not that great, the plumbing, so those are used to put toilet paper that's used, yes. But I'm told the guy already, the King guy, that I'm going to design one. So first of all, I'm going to design one that's actually made of cane. Get rid of that, and the snake plant will cover this thing here, and that's it, to clean the toilet. So I'll have a new rug. We'll get us the thing covered. We'll have the 2 snake plants. Keep it simple. The next room is the bathroom, or the bath house, where you literally take a bath. Yes, that's me with that's a mess because I use a mask and it's messy. But Faustina will be here to clean everything's going to be good. Yes, indeed, you fill up that water and you use that, and that's how you wash yourself. Hey, don't judge. Okay, so hey, y'all, did I not put the fern? God bless the fern. It's a little lopsided because they need hooks out here. Like I had in the other house, the hooks that already hang out. And yes, y'all know, these plants here, because it's the dirt, it's some deep dirt, heavy dirt here, that it would break. I thought about putting them on the actual rods. It will break them in seconds. So I had to put a concrete nail inside the wood frame, and that's how I got the fern. But let me tell you what I'm going to do. I just thought about teak or bamboo, whichever could sit in water. I'm going to have a table like the other table I have in the other bedroom. I'm going to have a table made. Because this is the thing, if you put plants, and you can see I did that, if you put plants on the floor, what happens when you water the plants in the bathroom? These drains can't hardly take nothing. So the dirt going down, not going to work. But I thought if I had them off the floor, definitely be careful while watering them, create a beautiful stand for more plants, because I want the oasis, y'all. And whether I have to have a table here and a table here, it's going to be so beautiful. A table here, because I want plants. I want to feel like I'm in a jungalow for sure. So that's coming here. And then this little space, I'm going to really get this on the wall and all this. Actually, though, I think I'm going to have the cane people build me some type of closet. They have some similar, but you know me, it's got to be my way, where I can put the closet unit on the wall that they build, and then I can put this inside the closet. You know, you can have it specifically to hang I'm a designer, so I have to be able to hang the ironing board and also to hang the broom and the dustpan. And even to be able to put this on, even if the basin. So this here is how the woman, when she comes to wash, she uses the 2 basins. You know, I'm over them, but for the washing, it's perfect. So all this, I think I'm gonna have that done. That's not for sure, but I'm thinking about it. Let's talk about what I did here. Okay, so this, first thing you see is this. So in Ghana, the water goes off, and it goes off regularly. You can count on it. So inside there is water storage. You have to have it. It's essential. Don't try to, it's essential. Can I say that again? So y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the cane man, I'm going to size this, measure it, have the cane man make one that's bigger than this, wider, so that this can go inside the cane thing with a top, and you can still fetch water, but no one will know, okay? Now, what I did with the pothos was, look at these beautiful handmade, clay painted design. Love these pots. Think they are so brilliant. I put these on top until I find another place for them, but they are pothos, and pothos can grow almost anywhere. But I love it. I know you're gonna think I'm weird, crazy, but you'll know me. I'm actually going to have some beautiful something. I don't know what, but because remember, this is my refrigerator. I never had my own refrigerator. I always rented, and you got the refrigerator there. But I'm about to have some African fabric or some wallpaper. I'm not sure, but something's gonna be on this, and I'm not sure how it's gonna be, but it's gonna be beautiful. Y'all know me. I will take a laundry basket and turn it into a garbage can anytime. What I love about this one is it can stand while you're putting the trash in. I mean, like, how cool is that? I love it. Look at the beauty of it, of course. One of the cane people. So I love that. The little tiny stove. So also remember, I took the other plant. Now, we're going to get into the kitchen. Just hold on one sec. Put it in a beautiful yellow pot. And then this one is actually broken, but I wanted it up there for the beauty. And I'm just going to buy another one. But it broke on the way here. So this plant here is used. This is a recycled plastic water jug bottle, as you can see. And I love that idea, and the plant is beautiful. So I'm gonna get another one for the other side. And yeah, now, this is what's up here. This is something that I love being in the kitchen. The kitchen is just a place when I make my tea and waiting for it to boil. I just love to be in the kitchen, and I like that peace of being in the kitchen. So this here, first we'll get into the cheers. Hold on, y'all. And I'm gonna show the whole kitchen as we walk in. This table here was way lower. It was a whole nother table. It was a whole nother table. Like when I think about it, it was a whole nother table, but it was similar to this, but we told him we wanted to be more like a dining table, so could he raise the table up and make the legs longer? And also could we put a glass on top? And we got the smoky black glass. A lot of you like it. Actually, I like it too. And then this bowl, these are all bowls that you can actually eat out, serve out of, whatever you want. See, I don't put my cup in there because you'll know I need some coasters. So there you go. Don't do that. But these are snail. Now, let me just say, I'm going to have these definitely on the site. It's interesting because I had picked mine out. The guy forgot. He asked Kwame. Kwame liked these, so he tried to say he forgot, but Kwame liked these. I didn't necessarily want the snail ones. Like, that wasn't my aesthetic, but I could see people doing a coastal theme. I could see it, like, it's beautiful, and it's going to be good to have my oatmeal porridge in, so I'm excited. And then, of course, the other makala game, and I love it. I love it. And then we had this woman from Togo. She's the one that did the cheers, so let me just show y'all the whole scene. It's just perfect. We needed a small table. I also needed a small chair, so Kwame finished the cheers beautifully. If y'all remember what they would look like, and the Togo sister, she did it. So these are the colors of the Ghana flag, just in case people don't know. So I went there. I got to bring in some Ghana for real, for real. Let's talk about what needs to be done. That if it was my house, I would do it. I would tear out these if it was my house. Okay, let me tell you what I am going to do. All this white, I'm even considering the ceiling. I want it to be a beautiful, bright, amazing yellow, which would be great for the yellow in there. Maybe just not as dark, maybe as that yellow, a little bit brighter. I thought that I was going to change the curtains, and I guess I still could, but I think I'm going to wait first until the white comes in. I mean, the yellow is painted, and the ceiling, and I think that's going to change up a lot. I'm actually going to have them make those, y'all have seen it, I've had them in many of my apartments, the bamboo dish strainer things, because I can't do plastic. So I'm going to have the cane people, I'll show them a picture of it, make me one. And we'll get rid and make me something on the bottom to catch the water. So this is gone. This is gone. Just know it's gone. This is the fetching pail that usually goes right here. Okay. So, and the cabinets, but if it's in my house, I tear these cabinets down because this is plywood, I get real wood. Or if I didn't want to go into that expense, I would paint them, and I would paint them red. Do y'all remember when I lived in that apartment in Oakland, California? That apartment right there, and it was a house, actually, a 2-bedroom house I was renting, and it was red, and all the cabinets are doors were off. I love that. So I would love to paint them red. We'll see how that works out. And y'all, most of my dishes, I'm getting rid of dishes that are not natural. You know, I like natural stuff. Like these are not natural. So, I mean, I guess they are natural. But I like stuff, so these that are, you know, African, I like to say. So these are the calabashes, all sizes calabashes. And these are the rings for the calabash, because you can see that the calabash, don't play with it. It will not be still really for you. So they create these to put the calabash in. See, this one I can tell you, because I used it for my clay. It's my clay bowl. And then you can put the calabashes on these, and that keeps them sturdy. So you can see I got a lot. I got a few. I got some. And I got some more there, and I got some more somewhere else. But I love my calabashes. So yes, y'all, calabashes for sure. Got a couple of them in. And these rings things, the cane people made this for me too. I asked them, could you make me some calabash stands? Like, sure. So I love it. So what I'm loving right now is the burst of colors. I love the red. I love the gold. All I need is some green, because then that would pick up the cheers. I love that. I feel like that's like, oh, that's a Ghana house. Now we can get this. Now this door, this is the reason why that container's there, that jug, is because this door won't stay closed. So I will have the carpenter fix this. But if it was a perfect world, I would have the doors totally made with wood, and I would have Indinkra symbols on the doors. And the same thing here. I would leave this, maybe a couple of them open, but the rest of them, I would have Indinkra symbols. So you'll know when I get my own house what's going to be. I would have Indinkra symbols on the cabinets. Like that's a must. Remember those, and somehow I want to use them, those little bags that I'm going to be selling on site that some of you said we can use for spices, because this is my thing. It is a lot of plastic in this world of Ghana, so I want to eliminate a lot of the plastic. So I'm going to look for some glass jars and put all my supplements in and all my stuff that I use in beautiful jars. So look for an organization video that I'm about to come up with to organize all of this. This is going to be redone. These cabinets, I didn't really have a lot of love for them, but I got to make some love for them. So that's what's going on. Loving the dining room. This work here, it's amazing. Just amazing. It's like it's sort of nylon type of rope. Don't you think that is just great work? Like that sister, because you know, a lot of artists that, at least at the art center, and even some of my vendors are always, no, now my seamstresses, of course, they're women, but a lot of them are men. So to see this sister do it, and I think it's a Togolese kind of thing. And that's what I love about Africa, is that you could get influences or stuff from all parts of the West African world. Now let's talk about the countertop. We already said that that's going to be bamboo. I'm getting rid of this, both of these bowls, because this one cracked, and Kwame did tell me it would do that. And that's my neem leaves, about to use that. But I'm getting rid of all of these, because this, somebody else suggested, and it's not my style. I'm getting rid of all of these. I'm going to have some nice bowls designed. I'm going to have the guy that makes the stuff, because I like the redwoods. You'll know that. Let me show you what I mean when I say I like the redwoods. I like colors like this. This is me. So imagine this bigger, and it can go on the counter. Now, when Kwame come back, we should have the painting. The painting should be done sooner than later. And I think, and so of course another plant, and then I'm at least organize and have glass jars, and we'll figure out the rest. And so, yeah, it's a work in progress. So it's not done, but how we like to say, it's getting there. So yeah, I think just with the addition of the curtains and the paintings, and I think it's going to be beautiful. So, and I forgot to tell you where I want to put, I'm leaning, let me tell you what I'm leaning towards a painting, one maybe, but I'm also thinking of how I can use some Cuba cloth, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I just don't want a lot of paintings at this time. You know, I could change, and I probably will. But yeah, y'all, so that is the new apartment tour. So let's check out the vanity. Since the vanity is the hot spot right now. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I designed and redesigned a few things. I designed that armoire in the other room. I designed this here, which is the vanity. I designed the bed. I got chills, y'all. I designed the bed, which you can see the Ndinkra symbols, the Jinyami and the Sankofa on both sides. And one day I'm going to get somebody that's skilled enough to lift this up so I could, if they could, because what I don't want is the bed itself high. Remember, Ghana is very popular for the lower beds. And as I said, I learned this a long time ago. Sitting closer to the floor, no matter if it's in a chair, is actually better for your womb, for your male's prostate, all of that. So I love the low bed idea, and I love how that picks up there. So the mirror's a little lopsided, but I will fix that. And then we got our plants. We get plenty of light here, even though today is very overcast. And I love this room. This is enough. You know me. This is heaven. So somebody was saying, it's a good question, a good suggestion, and I loved it. Felicia, I don't know if it was you, if you watch this later, because it's a dilemma, right? So the lighting is not great here. Oh, let me tell you about that. That's a light bulb. All of the rooms have light bulbs. So I went and counted how many I need, because I'm getting shades made from the cane people. So the light bulb, so there's 1, 2, the 2 rooms. Then the hall has 2, so that's 4 light bulbs, right? 4. And then the kitchen is 5, and then the 2 bathroom is 7, right? I need 7 cane. But immediately when you bring those shades in, it's going to darken. So I'm going to get some higher light bulbs, and also, but I still want the look. But of course, you can bring in lamps. This is my thing with the lamp. Y'all know I'm not trying to do a lot of stuff, right? So the lamp thing, now I am going to do some lamps. I'm going to show you where, but so sister said, hey, maybe you should just make a standing lamp, because, okay, I'm not getting enough light. So I'm going to show y'all. This is another thing. Let's show you. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry. Okay. So, you can see, we get this light. We don't get any light there because we get the light from the window. And then I got to go, and I'm going to show y'all. I got to go this close, this close, just to see anything. Just to see anything, even in my own mirror. So that's not going to work, because that's what takes away the purpose of having a vanity. So, and plus I want to do my videos with y'all, so I need the lighting to be good. So one sister suggested, like I said, I'm not, it's not the best just because I thought about it. Just get a standing lamp on the side. Let's just show y'all. Hold on. Okay, get a standing lamp on the side. But y'all know, and you know it's a pretty lamp, because I'm going to actually, y'all, the brother got the shade, the one that, if y'all saw one of the other videos on this channel, the brother had that beautiful shade. I actually told him I want a lamp with that shade. He was like, I like that. So now the lamp, but I'm going to do it for the other room. So this is it. And I'm actually going to change. I'm going to do 7 of the shades for the things, but they're going to be all different kinds. I think I'm going to do the ball one for that. This one has that other thing. We'll see how it works out. I just don't want more stuff. So, because I was telling her I could do a small desk lamp or a vanity lamp, and that would be it. And she was like, well, but you might want this clear. No, because I'm going to make sure that lamp is matching. I'm going to make sure that the lamp is woven just like this. I think it'll be beautiful. And she said, you know, you want room in your vanity. No, I don't actually ever want anything on my vanity. So everything that's on my vanity is actually in my vanity. I don't want anything on the vanity. I love the clean look. I want to keep it. I use my stuff and put it back. I don't think that lamp is going to be too bad. I think the lamp's going to be great. And I got to be able to control it and make sure, because I don't know. Then if I don't know. I guess, yeah, if I put the lamp on this side, then I'll be fine. So that's my thing. Y'all chime in on the lamp situation. But let me tell you, I will definitely consider putting the lamps here. So this is where, when me and Kwame do the language classes, the guy that's coming in to talk about the herbs, I mean, like a lot of people in Ghana, they're not hooked up to the computer, so I can't just, so I'm gonna have to have them at the house. So one thing that I noticed with the language classes is not enough lighting in here, and this is the room where I want to do all that. So I do need lamps, so I'm going to actually get 2 lamps for each side, and we'll be fine. So that's the only place I'm gonna bring in the lamps, and we'll be good. So I hope I showed you everything. So question, let me get y'all comments. Okay, yes, Judy, I'm here. Okay, good morning, Kabibi, bonjour. Beverly, good morning. Tony, good morning. Miss Harmony, good morning from Atlanta. Midasi Pa. I hope you have those calibers. Yes, Judy, for sure. You are welcome, sister. I was so happy to see you put glass on top of your bed. Girl, you get, I mean, the things you forget, right? So thank you. And hey, new subby, Quiet Queen Project, Miss 100, please see Nubian. Morning from London. Morning. Pretty says Quiet Queen. Thank you. Your space always looks so warm and cozy. Thank you, Miss Harmony. DJ says that's beautiful. Thank you. Just wow, sister. Loving your furniture you design. Your sacred places really come together, isn't it? Loving it all. Good morning, Sheila. Lisa Marie, your home is beautiful. Your interior designing is dope. Oh, thank you. Quiet Queen. Project says, have you ever thought of using stylical? No. And I'll tell you why, because that's a great question. There's nothing wrong with that question. I'm going to tell you why. I always get great organizing ideas from you. Thank you, Miss Harmony. Emma says, hey, Lisa, and it's going to get better because I'm going, now the next videos, after I get everything up, y'all, is going into the organization. Tony Johnson says, that vanity you design is beautiful, sis. Love it. What a joy it must be to wake up. It really was, Tony. In your beautiful sacred space filled with your designs and handmade in Africa. The plants are life. Yes, ma'am. It is a joy. The vanity is beautiful. Your design is very nice. The guys are such talented friends. They the bomb. They the bomb. I got the best furniture makers. K49 says, greetings from the States. Lisa, you look beautiful. Love your haircut. Thank you. Beverly says, everything looks beautiful. Thank you. Deborah says, good morning, Lisa Marie. Did you say the toilet don't flush? No. Forgive me, but that's something new I never heard. No, the toilet flushes, but the toilet cannot have the toilet paper in it. You can't put the toilet paper in the toilet because it will stop it up and it will happen real quick. Let's talk about that as well. I'll get more into that, Deborah. Lisa Marie, you showed bath area. Is there no shower with running water? No, the bath area, there is a shower head, but the water doesn't always run. And most likely the water doesn't run. It doesn't run. I'm sure they got so many new apartments now. Somebody said even the new ones with the looks like, oh, the shower runs, the water gets cut off, and so that's why you got to store the water. So I want to see how they get away with this one, but you get used to it. Let's talk about all of that in a minute, because I'm going to turn this back around. Love the vanity and the glass top. Thank you, DJ. Omifunke, hey, Grand Rising, Mama Meekta, hey, sweetie. Yaya says Grand Rising, Lisa Marie, and all. Happy to get alive. Lisa Marie, your home is beautiful. Thank you. Well, I want to say I learned from the best, because you are one of the best. You know, when you'll see all that hitting, like, girl, them nails. It's a dang shame. Okay, so let's talk about some of the questions that a couple of y'all asked. And one of the questions was, have I ever considered having solid color? No. Solid color curtains? No. I mean, not to say I think that solid color curtains would be beautiful in a space. I even think that solid color curtains will be beautiful in an Afrocentric space, particularly if you have other Afrocentric items. But because for me, I'm not as focused on as much. If y'all, I know the sister was new and she's probably not back on. I didn't mean to insult her, but y'all probably, y'all all know my space. There was no wall space. Everything was African clocks. I think I had 2, maybe I had 3 African mirrors. I can't even remember all the stuff on the wall. Y'all know paintings, good Lord, every single room. So now I want to bring in the African in a different way. Plus, it's not like a challenge for me. It's as a designer, you don't want to keep doing the same thing. I mean, you just don't. Like, y'all know that already. You don't want to keep doing the same thing. So I want to show myself that I can design in so many other aesthetics and still call it Afrocentric. So for me, I'm bringing the African in with the curtains. So for me, the curtains now, and I also am going to have the curtains on the website because some of you want to bring the African in with the curtains. So, but I do think that solid curtains and let me tell you another, because I like that question, I'm going to tell you why. If I was to design somebody else's apartment, I would do and they said I like masks, and I like African clocks, and I like African images on painting and canvas. In a minute, I would give them all of that, and I would not do Afrocentric curtains. I would do solid reds, greens, yellows, blues, purples. Oh, yes, I would. I would definitely. That's the thing, isn't it? You only have one apartment. That's why I had to move. First of all, the first apartment, remember that me and the ex lived in, we filled that to capacity. And that's what I realized. What starts to happen as a designer is that you're going to in a sense, populate your home because you gotta decorate. You you see these cute things that would go perfectly in your house and you overdo it. So I know that I'll be designing for other folks because I have to. Or I'll be moving a lot, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Because that need to do it. So I'm scaling back big time in this. I mean, I could bring in rugs, and well, yeah, I probably wouldn't because it gets really hot here, but I could, right? I could go there, but I'm trying not to. Let's bring in them curtains in the living room. Let's bring in those curtains in the bathroom area. Let's bring in the curtains. Let's bring in the paint job. Let's paint the kitchen. You know what I find? It's almost like the little, like, no, it's not even, I feel like the core things that people do, like painting your walls, is major beauty for, and a change for apartment. Adding plants, yes, for sure, major, especially if you're focusing on them beautiful pots, and you know, I like the G9 symbol, so I can actually have that here. You know, like, I was thinking to myself, would I put masks up? I'm not actually feeling them at this point, but it's not to say I won't. I just, y'all understand how much I'm trying to scale back, right? Like, I don't want to go there. Ghana is a whole nother experience for me, and so I'm trying to use that. Okay, Deborah, you asked about the toilets. No, let me tell you, the Dominican Republic, Colombia. I don't know about Trinidad. Now, they might have had the pail too. Maybe I just didn't use it. I'm serious. Like, it could have been. Because usually the pails there in the States, we think waste paper basket. No, when a pail is in the countries, you know, some say developing, the plumbing system. So this is how it was explained to me in Colombia. The plumbing pipes are bigger and wider in the States, and not in these other countries. It's tiny. So it is not normal. And when I mean normal, it is not just advised. This is the rule. Do not, yes. You mean, I gotta wipe my butt. You put the waste, which is the toilet paper, inside the trash bin. Believe it or not, I know it sounds so hard to believe, and y'all probably think I could never do it. You're gonna be able to do it and do it well. You think it's a smell? I never smell anything. And you can dump it periodically. And it has a cover. I'm gonna get one with a nicer cover. I'm gonna get one with a nicer. I know it sounds crazy, it doesn't bother me at all. Okay, you asked about the running water. The water does go off. I don't know what would be a difference in that, but the water goes off. They just shut it down or don't come on. It just goes off. So you have to store, but also the running water, it's not reliable. Not maybe there's some places I'm gonna ask other people that might live and find and high, like East Legon or other places. Do they have to? Now I know even the hotels that I was in, the electricity goes off too, and the water pipes was breaking, so they would just bring the water to you. The guest house I stayed in, the shower did work when the water ran, but it didn't run cold. It didn't run hot. It only ran cold. So it don't bother. Like, I'm so used to it. You get your rag and you get yourself soaked up, and then you pour that water on you. I don't know. I feel like it's a more thorough cleanse. So, yeah, I mean, would I like a sea salt bath? Yes, because I think half this, even with the teeth, all this wouldn't be happening. See, think about it. With the sea salt, I was constantly removing toxins. I'm going to talk about this on the other channel. Here, I can't do that. So, everything is kind of building, and it's just such a transition, but I'm getting through. Ladies, too, I wanted to remind you that in the subscription box, I didn't put it in yet, but in all the description box, the one yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before, the one on Live Free TV, and the one on Blackberry Beauty Academy, I put the new link to the Sunday Intensive. I'm sorry I'm so late. That means nobody bought it yet. Please buy it. It's going to be the bomb diggity. We talk about, are you listening? Are you listening to spirit, how to do it? We're talking about creating your own amulets, making sure you keep away the evil eye, protecting your energy, and also just everything African and spiritual and beautiful. I'm going to be at the Cape Coast for my birthday. So you're going to be there. We're going to do a ritual there. We're going to also have breakfast at the Cape Coast. It's going to be beautiful. So I hope you all can come in. I think it'll be fascinating. And I'm going to give some love to the other channel because they need it. So yeah, so at this point with my gum issues, like, y'all don't worry, I know you're gonna be take this on, so no, you know why? It's not any more remedies. The remedy is to either fill the cavity, which I think I got here, or the remedy now is to take the damn tooth out, which I have no problem. I need my teeth taken out, okay? Because this is so not happy feeling. But, you know, guess what happened? I laugh. Okay, you know what? Let's go to Blackberry Beauty and we'll talk about the revelations of when you're not feeling well. Because dang sure I'm getting more rest, because I got to. My skin is all shining and glowing, you know, because what? I'm naturally fasting, but my lymph nodes is swollen as heck, and this is it's not fun. So I'm gonna look for a dentist. Okay, I asked around, but I need to ask around more thoroughly, and I'm gonna pay cash out the pocket, and it's gonna be way cheaper than it would be in the States. I'm ready for it. So, because I'm done. Like, let's just move on, okay? So, yeah, so I hope that answers everybody's questions. Behavior, Grand Rising, message of Grand Rising. So, yeah, y'all, I did it, huh? I wasn't here 5 months in August 9th in Ghana, but I think I was only here for 4. I can't even remember. I might even only been here for 3.5. Like, I can't remember, but I like the way it's going on, and I like what's happening. So look in the description box. Click on the link if you want to join this next intensive. It's going to be a very special. It's old school because y'all asked me something about where's my sacred space, and I'm going to talk to you about that on the next channel. So give me a chance. I'm going to make a couple of phone calls. Then I'll come back to Blackberry Beauty Academy, and we'll talk a little. I'm going to make me some tea so that I can just continue to nurse what's going on, and I ain't eating. It's not, and I love food. That's why I just take the teeth out, just fill them, just do whatever you gotta do. Okay, y'all. All right, ladies, I love you, and those that are watching on the replay, Midasi Pod, thank you so much, and I will see y'all in Blackberry Beauty Academy. Let me charge up the phone. Let me go get some tea. Let me call Kwame because he's in the village. Let me see how he's doing, and everything is good. I hope you enjoyed this. I love bringing you home with me. I love my space. This room right here, like I said, this is my spiritual space. But we're going to talk about that in the Blackberry Beauty Academy. And hopefully y'all will push that link to buy this intensive 21 days. It's the classic. It's going to be on Zoom. You ain't got to deal with that Facebook nonsense anymore. It's going to be on Zoom. Zoom isn't intimate. You could be seen or not seen. You could talk to me. I could see you. I love the Zoom when I did the Zoom for the tree class, and I loved it. So yeah, let me see if anybody else is there. Hope your gums get better. That's no fun at all. That's why I had one toothache and it was not good. No, it's horrid. It's horrid. So yeah, and it's the teeth. I would like to believe the gums are fine and the teeth are not, but we don't. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna have these removed. I'm done. It's pain and I don't like it. Thank you, sister, for your home tour, beautiful home. Thank you. I promised, and I want to make sure it happened. All right. Oh, hey, Sadia. Good morning, Lisa Marie. Your home is inviting. Everything is coming together. The colors, the patterns, the textures show true creativity and design. Thank you so much. And yeah, and I think that's the thing. So if there are new family members, let me just kind of put you on a little bit because you might not know. This is Afrocentric design, and so for me, it's how I see Afrocentric, but you might see it differently. And I want to always offer that up to you. Do what you do for you. Do it your way, and do it absolutely beautiful, because it got to be an expression of you. In the end, everybody can tell you what looked nice, and maybe even, you know what I'm saying, in a picture, it looks absolutely beautiful. But if the space doesn't work for you, then it's not a great space. And that's the whole thing. I think that designing is personal. When I say personal, I'm gonna go even further. I think it's spiritually personal. I think that your decor represents your state of mind, your state of being. Like I believe as everybody needs. Some people, sometimes, like I said, you need plants, and sometimes you don't. And people should respect all that. It's hard. I don't know how people, I never watch a design show. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I love y'all suggesting people that's here. And that mirror, DJ, that mirror on the vanity, like I can't stress how important that was. Like that was a construction issue that would have turned out badly, right? And I just want to thank you so much for that. Like that was everything. But I think that the respecting of the fact that this person needs this at the time. I don't in my mind, I don't know how decorating is not spiritual for everybody. I don't believe, I remember years ago somebody said your plants reflect you. If you going down and you depressed, your plants depressed. If you happy and joyful, your plants are happy. But everything, let's go to the other channel because it's getting spiritual, isn't it? It's getting spiritual. So let's go to the other channel. We can just kind of talk about that a little more. But for me, it's so spiritual. I don't know how else to say it. It's gotta fit you. You have been through stuff, or you're in a new space, or isn't it something, y'all, that I needed all the, and I did, and I think it, and I know it got me here. I needed all the African images to remind me of Africa, and I'm to Africa, and I don't need the images anymore, because as one of you said, which was great, I see it every day. Really, I see it in me. All I gotta do is look in the mirror, and Africa is there. But so I don't necessarily probably need the images as much, but you might. So refer to my older videos. And then who knows the next stage of my life? That could be a year from now. I might want a whole room of masks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the hardest thing about being on YouTube and being me, not just being on YouTube, I don't think that's a YouTube, but yeah, YouTube, being me, is that I this is our spirituality. This is what Joe would call your religion. I grew up with your house reflects you. Your house is spiritual. That's why all my spiritual house courses are always a big seller. I don't know this thing that you just, somebody else tells you what to do and how to do it, and then you just supposed to go do that. What if that don't fit your spirit? What if your spirit is calling for something else? And the biggest takeaway I could say is you got to sit up in that space. But I understand, too, there's other folks that don't feel like they have a talent, right? Or they can't do it. And I get that. Because let me say this to you. People say, oh, my God, you have such an eye, you have such an eye. And I love that. So I wanted to tell you something. I'm going to leave. This is like a inspirational tip. Sometimes we don't know what we're supposed to be doing. We don't know. We say purpose, but I think it's not just one purpose. But what we're supposed to be doing in life, our mission, our goal, our purpose, right? And then you do something that other people go, oh my God, you got such an eye, or how did you think about that? And you'd be like, dang, this is like, I just love this. Like, I can't stop looking at stuff and seeing how it could be laid out. Then it becomes your thing. You could say a gift if you want to, but I don't know if you got to go that far, but it becomes your thing. And when it's your thing, it has to be your thing. I try a lot of stuff that don't work. Now, most people don't show you the failures. I had a weave that lasted a day and a half, 2 days. And that was hard. I had a color here. What that last, y'all? 2 days, 3 days? Took that out too. I'm an artist. I do stuff and it don't work. But you have to. You have to do stuff that don't work. Because then you know what does. And if you don't have, playing it too safe. So, but I love the idea. I thought about like, oh my God, if this was another way of the decorating, beautiful blue, orange, yellow, green, red curtains, like I could totally dig it. I could totally dig it. So, to each his own. All right, ladies, 38 people, 24 thumbs up. I appreciate that. That means you are in here paying attention, and I love it. Let's see. I'm sorry y'all do that. You know I gotta. So yeah, so that's what's up with the Ghana thing. Yes. Thank you, Sadia. DJ says, you're so welcome. So yeah, that was, she saved me. Thank you, Lisa, for answering my question. Your home is have to be. Thank you, Deborah. Omi says, Lisa, have you met any African Americans pleading to the embassy in reference to being stranded in Ghana? It's amazing how we are blessed to be part of your sacred journey with Dasi Pa. So, I didn't know, but Omi, is that going on, Omi Funke? Because I don't, tell me, I'm so interested. I know that, I think it was, I don't know if it was Turkish Air or Ethiopian Air, or, because it's been two, sent out that they are, people that want to go back to the States, they're going to help them. The ticket is pretty expensive. And I knew that. And so when they got on the news showed these Americans pleading, or Americans, wanting to go home, and they felt like the airline promised tickets, but they didn't feel like it was enough tickets for all. But when I saw the Americans, not to say they less American than anybody else, they were all Ghanaian. There's actually only saw one African American. So now tell me about, because I want to know about the Black Americans pleading to go home. And I wonder why. Is it the Black Americans? Because somebody kind of said that. Are they already residents here and they don't want to get stuck here? Or what do you think? I would love to know. I don't know, but I want to know. So spill the tea, girl. What they saying? Oh, so it's, okay, so I'm sorry, I asked so many questions. I don't know what you said yes to. So is it Black Americans that have been living in Ghana for a while and now they're pleading with the embassy to come get them, and to get them without probably paying, right? Because there's been a few flights taking people home. Talk to me, y'all. and like discussion, like what do y'all think about that? We could talk about it on Blackberry Beauty because I would love to know. What do y'all think about that? And what do you think that's about? Like I would like to know the other side too. Grand Rising, happy Friday. Hey Monique, Grand Rising to you as well. So yeah, I would love to know more about that because y'all know I ain't trying to do it. But I'm thinking, I mean, if they were already here, then it couldn't be affecting their money. But I don't know, maybe it is because maybe they have businesses they were solely relying on the Ghanaians. I'm not sure. They came to visit. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. And they're pleading. Yeah, you know why? Like on the real, think about it. Most people cannot come here and start a business or have a business. They're coming on vacation. And now they can't get back. But so there's been flights, so it must not be they don't feel like they want to pay that money because there's been flights. There's one, is it July 30th or 31st? Is it today? I think Ethiopian Air was taking people back. I think Turkish was before or vice versa. But maybe they don't want to pay that money and they want the U.S. to pay for them. Now they had the State Department doing it, but the State Department was charging too. So I know because I get them from the State Department that says this airline is doing it or this airline is doing it. It's nothing to do with us, but it's legit. Yes, hey Thelma. So yeah, I don't know, but I just feel like thank you, Creator. Like I know it's hard. You come on vacation. Just think about this. You come on vacation. You got a job or people there that you love, or you at least thought that maybe you thought you could survive here, and you realize you couldn't. I think they're leaving for a lot of reasons. It may be they don't have a business online or something, but it could also be, I don't care. People was hard on this video. This woman said Ghana's hard. I mean, look at the adjustment. You gotta put your toilet paper in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take bucket baths. The lights go out, right? Let's talk about other one because I want to say that when we first said we was gonna stay here, Kojo said, "Are you sure?" It's hard. We've seen a lot of people from the diaspora come and they couldn't make it. And it wasn't because of the money, it was because all of the other things that they got used to. Let's talk about the other channel because I think this is a great discussion. You can't trust the government to get you home. Hopefully they're okay. Yeah, exactly. Black say what, right? All right, y'all. Let's go on Blackberry Beauty. Give me about 20 minutes and plug in the phone, all of that good stuff. But yes, honey, loving the baldy. Oh, the baldy. Now we just bucket back. I know you like, ooh, girl, no. You could do it though. You'll see. You'll see. All right, ladies, I'm going to plug y'all in, and I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let me get this tea up in me because I done talk with my throat all jacked up. I'm going to find a dentist. We're going to be right. We're going to be right. All right, I love you, ladies. I'll see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.